Watching this guy. Oh my gosh! Shohei Ohtani!
In sports, you can bet there's no bigger showtime than when LA Dodgers Shohei Ohtani steps on the field.
He is not human!
I mean, this guy's special.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is absolutely outrageous. This is the greatest baseball player of all time?
Yeah, bar none.
1-2 on Teray, and a swing and a miss. It's another strikeout. Ohtani, did he? Ohtani!
Making baseball must-see TV, no athlete has ever hit 3 home runs and struck out 10 players in a game.
Shohei Ohtani, the stuff of legend! Highline drive.
And this month becoming the first Japanese player to hit
300 for Shohei Ohtani!
300 home runs.
I'm so honored to be here and to be part of this team. Congratulations, Los Angeles. Thank you, fans.
Shohei Ohtani is at the same level as someone like Messi or Ronaldo, that he has international superstardom. You could say that MLB and the Dodgers were betting on Shohei Ohtani's success.
But it almost came crashing down.
The LA Dodgers' Shohei Ohtani, did he know about his interpreter's gambling debts?
The scandal now rocking the sport.
The longtime friend and interpreter for Ohtani incurred gambling debt.
I had recently been told that Shohei Ohtani's bank account was sending multiple $500,000 bank transfers to an illegal bookmaker.
Now investigative ESPN reporter Tisha Thompson, who first broke the story, diving into the crime on the 30 for 30 podcast, the betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
I've got it. The direct link between Shohei and the bookies operation. But before I can even begin to wrap my head around what I've seen, a source reaches out with new information and a new name.
Interpreter Ippei Mizuhara.
Unraveling how Ohtani's former interpreter, Ippei Mizuhara, gambled away nearly $17 million of Ohtani's money in just 2 years.
According to Ippei and Shohei were as close as brothers. They were best friends.
Shohei's interpreter, mostly Shohei's best buddy, close friend, Ippei Mizuhara.
Ohtani even thanked Mizuhara after winning Most Valuable Player.
And of course, Ippei Mizuhara for always being there for me.
How did a relationship where these two men were seen to be together all of the time detonate? Who betrayed who?
Thompson spoke with Mizuhara in his only interview just a day before the story broke.
I mean, I dug myself a hole and kept on getting bigger, and it's meant I had to bet bigger to get out of it, and just kept on losing. And it's like a snowball effect.
Mizuhara will go on to tell Thompson that Ohtani knew about the gambling and was helping him cover his debt.
How did that go down?
Well, I explained my situation, what's going on and why I'm in this much of a debt. And obviously, I mean, he wasn't happy about it, but he said he would help me out.
But that story changed less than 24 hours later.
We are about to hit publish when all of a sudden I get a panicked phone call from the crisis spokesperson who says, wait, don't publish. Ippei lied. I get on the phone with Ippei and I say, Ippei, did you lie to me? And he says, yes. He says that Shohei knew nothing about the gambling, that he knew nothing about laying the bets with the bookie, and that he did not offer to pay, and that it was all Ippei. Was Ippei in your mind exhibiting gambling addiction behavior?
Absolutely.
Thompson also sitting down with a bookie central to the scandal.
Have you ever met Shohei Ohtani?
No.
Have you ever had a conversation with Shohei Ohtani?
No.
Have you ever texted, emailed, communicated with him in any form?
No.
What was Ippei's role in your mind at that time?
I thought Ippei was putting in bets either with or for Shohei Ohtani. And frankly, whether it was him, Shohei, or their dog betting, that's not my business.
Mizuhara and Ohtani's relationship runs back to 2013 in Japan. The 18-year-old Ohtani joined the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters baseball team. Mizuhara was the translator for the American players.
Ippei Mizuhara is the voice of Shohei Ohtani in the United States. And it was Ippei who was telling us, the media, it was Ippei who was telling the fans that this is what Shohei thinks and that this is what Shohei wants.
At 29 years old, Ohtani reached Hollywood superstar status with the LA Dodgers, offered him the largest contract at the time in sports history, 10 years, $700 million.
First of all, I would like to thank the Los Angeles Dodgers organization.
Everyone in Hollywood is paying attention to what the Dodgers do. It's Hollywood's hometown team.
Ohtani's reputation was spotless, and no one could have ever imagined he could be connected to one of the darkest stains in the sport.
I got a phone call, and the gentleman that received the wire transfer said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I just received $500,000 wire." And he said, "It's Shohei Ohtani is the name on the account." And I just went, "What?"
For 25 years, Matthew Boyer ran an illegal bookmaking business in California.
On the greed side of him, he's like, "This is great. You know, this guy could lose $50 million and afford it, right?" I mean, but then the other side of it is, okay, now I'm gonna have eyes on me.
Mizuhara met Boyer in 2021 and shortly after started gambling away hundreds of thousands of dollars a week of Ohtani's money. Mizuhara even caught impersonating Ohtani on a Bank of America recorded phone call.
Who am I speaking with?
Shohei Ohtani.
Could you tell me the name of the payee and the amount of the transaction, please?
It's for $200,000.
What is the reason for this transaction?
For a car loan.
Mizuhara made 24 phone calls to the bank.
The intersection of sports and gambling is more fraught and susceptible to scandal than ever.
Players gambling in baseball has been an issue for almost as long as the sport itself. Over 100 years ago, the infamous Black Sox scandal rocked baseball when 8 Chicago White Sox players admitted to intentionally losing the 1919 World Series.
Baseball makes it very clear you will be banned for life from the sport.
The headline, Pete Rose is out of baseball, suspended for life.
One of the great hitters of the sport, Pete Rose, would receive a lifetime ban after he was found gambling in the 80s.
Mr. Ohtani is considered a victim in this case. There is no evidence to indicate that Mr. Ohtani authorized the over $16 million of transfers from his account to the bookmakers.
In the NLCS,
Shohei says he has never bet on sports and has been fully cleared of any involvement or knowledge of the gambling scandal. Mizuhara was fired from the LA Dodgers and last year sentenced to nearly 5 years in prison for bank fraud and filing a false tax return. As for Ohtani's legacy, it's largely remained unscathed by the scandal, as he and the Dodgers look to three-peat as World Series champions this year.
Shohei Ohtani, instead of crumbling under the pressure and the magnifying glass a scandal like this can bring to an athlete, doesn't crumble. He goes off and wins not one, but 2 World Series. Every time Shohei breaks a record, every time Shohei wins a World Series, the Ippei scandal goes lower and lower and lower in Shohei Ohtani's biography of greatest hits.